Lasya. It's my pleasure to welcome everyone to this worthwhile event.
I'm Sabiha. I'm here to present the profile of Sri Lavu Anjaiah Chowdary. Sri Anjaiah Chowdary Lavu was born to Sri Lavu Sambasevarao and Sri Lavu Sevarani on 27th March 1971 in Pedautapalli village of Krishna district, Andhra Pradesh. His father was an employee in the Department of Medical and Health, Government of Andhra Pradesh, Visakhapatnam. He did his primary and secondary schooling in St. John's High School, Gannavaram, and intermediate in Gautami Residential College, Vijayawada. He completed his B.Tech in Bellary and M.Tech in Gulbarga, Karnataka. He moved to United States of America in 1988 and settled in Atlanta. He started his career in the IT sector. He married Sri Natasha in the year 1997. She hails from Anakapalli in the Vishaka district. Sri Anjaiah Chowdary and Sri Natasha are blessed with a son and a daughter. His association with TANA is long. His contributions and services are not only in health but also in education, as conducting TANA digital classrooms, helping Telugu youth in America to secure jobs by organizing various training programs under the aegis of TANA, and has also a strong supporter of women empowerment. As a president of TANA, his vision is to deepen the service motto of TANA further and reach as many Telugu-speaking people as possible. During his tenure as a president, he is planning to provide leadership and strengthen programs such as TANA schools and summer camps for children to bring awareness on rich Telugu culture and society, and conducting coaching programs to secure high grades in SATs and ACT examinations, to promote better coordination in the programs such as TANA Medical Forum, TANA Membership Benefit Program, Immigration Program, employment training programs for the youth, etc. Under the TANA Cares, he wishes to promote the TANA Cure program, TANA Backpack, bone marrow drives, blood drives, and many more. Sir, it's our privilege to have you amongst us today. I now request Sri Lavu Anjaiah Chowdary to please step forward and address the gathering.
I don't say it's a motivational speech, but try to address what I think a student should have or inculcate in them or imbibe the service part of you and how to become physically fit, mentally alert, and morally upright. And of course, we'll get there. The topic of today, future or higher education and employments in US. By far the oldest and biggest organization, 1977 is its inception. In those days, now we have lakhs of Telugu people over there. At that particular point of time, there are very few people. So once a year, they want to gather someplace, try to have that festive atmosphere and try to get together. That is a simple mindset they had. But over the years, it just grew into leaps and bounds, and now it has around 40,000 life members, and we have spent hundreds of crores of rupees for various charitable activities. And I would just probably, if you ask me to mention in a nutshell, I would say TANA has 4 pillars. The first pillar is called the Team Square. Second pillar is called the TANA Foundation. Third one is TANA Cares. And of course, the fourth one is the service that we do to our Telugu language and culture. First, let me address you the first pillar, Team Square. Team Square, right? You understand team. TANA Emergency Assistance Management Team. So that is why it is called as Team Square. The inception in 2008, October 26. The main idea is to address any catastrophic incident that the Telugu person encounters today. And there are many fake universities over there, many MS students were victims of those universities, and through Team Square, we helped hundreds of students to get out of that particular situation, of course, relocating them to higher and good universities. The services that we do through the 2 Telugu states is through that pillar foundation. Till date, we have spent around 250 crores worth of service activities. The flagship project being, we call it Operation Envision. So, which is around, we screened, we did 40,000 cataract surgeries, and then we provided the, spectacles to those people. And also, especially cancer camps. We have done hundreds of cancer camps. The main idea of cancer camps is to detect cancer early so that we could really, literally save lives. So, per year, we used to do around 30 to 40 cancer camps. And we also did AIDS awareness campaigns. We have a couple of programs called Todpatu and Adharana, which we deliver for unfortunate kids for laptops, and also for the handicapped we provide tricycles. And recently we launched TANA Annapurna, which is nothing but for HIV infected kids and pregnant women we serve 200 meals a day throughout the year. The pilot program was successful in Vijayawada and Guntur actually. I know culture, you might have heard Batukama Sambaralu, right? I think you all know. I know Telangana celebrates that. But if you see that, you all know New York, right? Do you know New York? So we have a place called Times Square, which is like Koti in Hyderabad. You can't even move in that place. So we have conducted Batukama Sambaralu in Times Square, New York, which is the nucleus of the universe. So till now, not only any Telugu association, none of the associations have done the cultural event in Times Square, New York. Third pillar being TANA Cares. So everybody had a dilemma, what is this TANA Cares? When I was the first community service coordinator, so I always believed that even to serve the community, you should be innovative. So we have an umbrella of around 11 programs, could be CPR workshops, your food drives, toy drives, backpack programs, bone marrow drives. So we also have next generation kids are there. They normally don't speak Telugu to their parents or even with their grandparents. So SAT, ACT coachings for those kids. We conducted summer camps. Health and wellness is one of the initiatives. So we did a lot of hiking events and personal fitness programs. Of course, heart screening, heart health webinars from the renowned doctors. Of course, on the diabetic, as well in the area, because those two parts are very important in these days. So, and we have done yoga, meditation. So throughout the year, every day we have one program or the other catering to North America that the leadership does. The service that we try to do to propagate and preserve our Telugu language and culture. So we feel that, having left the motherland, we need to make sure we imbibe that Telugu culture in the next generation. So we established a dayas called Prapancha Sahitya Vedika. So every month, last Sunday, we get renowned poets, renowned people in that particular area, and we have events throughout the year, of course, monthly an event. And we have an initiative called Patasala. So there are 4 years of course of Patasala, which is Parugu, Adugu, Velugu and Parugu actually. So 4 years course actually for the children of next generation. It is just to simply speak Telugu. That is the main motive, so that they could be able to communicate with their parents and grandparents. Formula for success, and I would like to share what I think is mine. Yeah, somebody thinks if you are monetarily great, if you earn a lot of money, that is, yeah, you're successful. If you earn a lot of fame, you're successful. For me, it's simple things. First of all, you should be mentally fit, morally upright, and you should have all the moral values. That is the first thing. And second thing, yes, you need to be content financially. Definitely, whatever you say, at the end of the day, you need that financial freedom to make sure you take care of your family. But of course, to an extent where you need it, that is the first thing. And you should have a good and great relation with your family. That is very important. So not just having a family, you should have great relation, inculcate all those relations, moral values, instill service, activity and motives to your family. And of course, the last one, try to give back to the society. Wherever we are, not once you're in 60s or 70s, try to cultivate that habit of trying to, whatever it is, whether it's monetary or whether it's word of mouth, try to give back to the community. Your parents, of course, your relatives, the place you're born, the school, the temple, they're all looking at you, the roads. So try to make sure you give back wherever you are. Once you start earning, make sure 2%, 1%, 5%, it doesn't matter. Something set aside. Try to make sure you give back to the society. Don't wait until you're 60, until you're retired, then start trying to give back to the community or society. By the time our life is done. I don't believe in that. So make sure, so once any person, as I said, who is financially sustainable, who has good relations with his family, with his children, who has that habit of trying to give back to the society, and of course, he should believe that success formula is this. Even if you're in the pinnacle of your life, in your top position, but your legs should be uprooted to the ground. So don't forget, where you came from. Don't forget your past. Don't forget your, childhood friends. Don't forget your, village. Nothing. And also, I'm really jealous of you. Do you know why? I passed that stage. I can't go back. But you can come to this stage. So make sure you enjoy every bit of your life. Of course, as I said, with all the moral values inculcated. And especially, I believe in 3 Ds, the success formula: discipline, determination, and dedication. And of course, 2 Ps, persistent perseverance. If you can take these 3 Ds and 2 Ps, I don't see you can come up with flying colors in anything that you choose. Higher educational opportunities and of course employment in US. As you know, we have faced last couple of years the real pandemic and epidemic of this probably 100 years, century, right? So nobody would have thought that what we have gone through. So of course, by God's grace, I think we are almost at the fag end of COVID. It's not that it's completed yet. So, but now the markets are open, economy is open, the globalization is open. Now there's a lot of positivity in the US as well. Recently, hundreds and thousands of people got visas. Actually, if you check with your friends, the opportunities are really good over there. The universities are really welcoming with both hands. Of course, even the IT sector is really good. So definitely, I would encourage you all to pursue your higher studies probably, or even through jobs. It's not that you have to settle over there, but definitely it's a worth a try coming there, seeing how the life is over there. Of course, you can always come back. So definitely, I would strongly advocate and advise you guys to pursue your higher studies, no matter wherever you are. Even if you can get a job, you can still join after a couple of years. So, but my only suggestion is, while you go through consultancies, right? So if you want to do your higher education, make sure there is no ranking in the consultancies. Even they get the feedback, they get the information from the universities they are tied up with. But once you can select any consultancy, but once you get your I-20s, right? When you try to do after your TOEFL GRE, you want to go for visa, obviously you need an I-20. So you apply for universities in the internet or whatever. If you get 5 or 6 or I-20s, make sure you do your due diligence. Every university that you opt for is accredited. That's the first thing. And even in their website, they might still say accredited university, but you need to do your due diligence to make sure what they say is right. That is fundamental. Because prior problems, what we had in US, are always the issue of the universities. If you go to their website, they still say it's accredited. So we need to do the due diligence, make sure, don't just go by consultancy, what they say. Once you come over there, always TANA does the orientation. In other words, we have something called do's and don'ts, even on the website we have, because the law of the land is very strict over there. Once you get there, people in your age have a high energy, but you need to respect the law of the land. Once, if you have long weekend, right? Long weekend means when you have a third day, other than Saturday, Sunday as a holiday, Monday as a holiday, or even Friday as a holiday, we call it as a long weekend. So then every long weekend we used to really shiver, because we used to get calls that water accidents happened, people passed away, especially MS students. So those are the things which you should be very careful over there when you come there. So initially, every university has the students' desk actually. They provide you all the information. So make sure you get all this information. But another initiative of TANA and my team this time is, instead of doing an orientation, once you come over there, we want to do orientation sessions while you are here actually. And as I mentioned, I visited SV University, Padmavati, and other universities as well. So I did propose the same thing. So the plan and the proposal is that probably from the university side, you would pick a date, for example, somewhere around Feb, middle or whatever, giving us 2 to 3 weeks time. You come up with an agenda of items. What do you want us to, we can bring the subject matter expertise. We can bring all the subject counselors. For example, you have a doubt which courses are flourishing right now over there. For visa, we can get those subject matter expertise. So that way you can come up, you in the sense, university and you and your faculty can come up with questions and areas, knowledge areas, what you want to be, taught or what you want to go through. We could definitely provide guidance, and also we will also come up with some of the agenda items, what we think you guys need to know before coming over there. We can club this, have an agenda, complete detailed agenda, have a detailed webinar, and then we can open for Q&A. So that way, before you come over there, you'll have the complete knowledge of what you should do once you land over there, once you have your feet in USA. So, and also info at tana.org. That is the email. If you have any doubts, If you have any questions regarding anything, feel free to send an email. Of course, I'm there. I can drop my card as well. But an email is the easiest way and probably the most professional way. We would answer all your questions. So yes, I do encourage all of you. The world is wide open, especially USA is wide open for all the education employment opportunities. Now it is much better than before, even post-COVID. So definitely the life is opening up, their economy is opening up. This is the best time. That's how I see it at this point of time.
And I'm a second year student of BTech Food Technology. So there's a trend today, these days, that every student, every child from a family should go to US. Like these parents and relatives, they always boast about their child going to US. So I want to ask, is it compulsory that we may find our future in US only?
By the pressure of going over there, first of all. So there is life in the whole world, right? US is not only the destination, okay? But it is good if you go there only when you're really interested, number one. So number two, no, the answer is no. Just people in US are always successful? No, there are many entrepreneurs throughout the world. So the answer is no. Even you don't have to go to US to be successful. The only thing is, if you have that desire, just not by the peer pressure of the parents, but if you really want to see the other side of the world, probably see how it is, what the education is about, all those things, you can definitely come over there.
I'm Murari from 3rd CSE. So my question is, we're spending 50 lakhs or 60 lakhs to go to US and get a job, do our masters and stuff. And later on, would we be able to get a job that is worth the time and effort we gave our parents, and is it worth taking that risk? And what happens if we don't get the job after the 2 years in 90 days?
50, 60 lakhs, normally you would show for the first semester, and then I think 10, 12 lakhs or whatever, and then try to get visa. But once you go there, there are a lot of opportunities where you can get a research assistant, where they have funds for each professor has. There are part-time jobs which you can survive there. And of course, there are loan options as well. So you may or may not have to spend all the 60, you have to spend, but you may not have to spend from your pocket right away or directly. That's one thing. There are other opportunities. Even once you settle down, you can pay the student loans back. See, once you complete your MS over there, 90% chances are that you would get a job. So nothing is guaranteed in this world. But the prospectus are very high, very bright. So I don't see any reason why you have to or why you will miss your calculation. So I would still encourage you to take that option.
Doubt after completing our MS to get back to India. We are in thought of to get back to India. Like what will be good? Staying there and doing the job or getting back to India?
Yeah, that depends on each individual financial, obviously, and approach and what you really want to do. But definitely doing job after your education for some time at least, I would advise you. So you know the both spectrums of education as well as employment.
Heartfelt thanks to our guest, Shri Anjaiah Chowdary Garu, President of Telugu Association of North America, for his insights on measures to be taken for pursuing higher education in USA, as well as for letting us know the career opportunities prior for our better future.